What would you do if the only way to survive was to work with your worst enemy? 5000 years ago, the gods of heaven faced exactly this choice. They had lost everything, their power, their immortality, their kingdom. They were defeated, exhausted, and dying. And the only solution, the only way to get it back was to make a deal with the very demon who had destroyed them. Together they would churn the cosmic ocean, and from that churning would come the most dangerous poison in existence. 14 divine treasure, the goddess Lakshmi herself, and the nectar of immortality. This is Samudra Manthana, and it is not just a myth, it is a most profound teaching about how transformation actually works. Namaskar and welcome back. We explored the Nasdya Sukta, the philosophical peaks of our tradition. Today we come to Puranas and the most dramatic, most visually extraordinary story in all of Indian mythology. The Samudra Manthana, the churning of cosmic ocean, appears in the Bhagavata Purana, the Vishnu Purana and the Mahabharata. It is not just a story of gods and demons. Every element of this story is a symbol, and once you understand the symbols, this ancient tale will change how you see struggle, poison, and transformation in your own life. Let us begin. The story begins with a curse. The great sage Durvasa, known for his explosive temper, gives a garland of sacred flower to Indra, king of the gods. Indra, proud and distracted, gives the garland to his elephant Airavata. The elephant throws it to the ground. Durvasa is furious. He curses Indra and through Indra all the Devas that they will lose their divine power, their strength, their immortality, their bodies will age, their kingdom will fall. The demons, Asuras, seize this moment, they attack and the gods lose completely. Indra goes to Brahma, who takes him to Vishnu, and Vishnu says there is only one solution: churn the cosmic ocean. The Kshira Sagara, the ocean of milk, hidden inside it is a Amrita, the nectar of immortality. Get it and your power returns. But says Vishnu, you cannot churn it alone. You need the Asuras. Make a truce, promise to share the nectar, and begin. The gods and demons together uproot Mount Mandara, a cosmic mountain, to use as the churning rod. They wrap the great serpent Vasuki around it as the rope. The god holds the tail. The demons, proud, demand to hold the head. The more honorable end, Vishnu lets them. Vasuki, being churned violently, begins breathing poisonous fire from his mouth directly onto the demons holding his head. They are burned and weakened. The gods holding the tail are safe. As they churn, Mount Mandara begins to sink into the ocean. It is too heavy, the entire effort is about to collapse. Vishnu takes the form of Kurma, the divine tortoise, and dives beneath the mountain, supporting it on his back. The churning continues. Hari, the sustainer of universe, took the form of Kurma and supported Mount Mandara. When your foundation sinks, when your efforts of transformation threatens to destroy itself, the divine itself becomes the foundation. Support comes from below, unseen at critical moment. As the ocean churns, 14 divine treasures emerge, one by one. Each one is symbol. Halahala, the first thing to emerge, is not treasure. It is the most deadly poison in existence. So toxic it threatens to destroy all of creation. The gods and demons panic. Only Shiva saves the universe. He drinks the poison, holding it in his throat. His throat turns blue. He becomes Neelakantha, the blue-throated one. Kamadhenu, the wish-fulfilling cow, symbol of abundance and nourishment. Uchchaishravas, the divine white horse, symbol of strength and purity. Airavata, the divine white elephant, symbol of royal power. Kaustuba, the most brilliant gem in existence, Vishnu takes it and wears it on his chest. Parijata, the divine tree that grants any wish, brought to heaven. Apsaras, the celestial dancer, divine beauty emerges from cosmic churning. Varuni, the goddess of wine, intoxication, both divine and dangerous, emerges. Chandra, the moon itself was born from the churning of the ocean. Dhanvantari, the divine physician, holding the pot of Amrita, the god of medicine, of healing, of Ayurveda, emerges from the churning. Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity and grace. She emerges last before the nectar and chooses a Vishnu as her eternal consort. Amrita, the nectar of immortality, the final treasure, the goal of the entire effort. Notice the order. The first thing from transformation is always poison, pain, crisis. Halahala comes before Lakshmi. The most toxic thing emerges first and must be consumed, held, processed before the treasure can flow. This is the Puranic teaching on transformation. You cannot skip the poison. Every great achievement in your life, every time you have grown, begin with the Halahala moment. A crisis, a failure, a losses, the poison always comes first. When Halahala emerges and threatens all creation, everyone panics. The gods run to a Vishnu. Vishnu says only Shiva can handle this. Shiva takes the poison. He does not swallow it. Swallowing would destroy even him. He holds it in his throat. In yogic tradition, this is the Vishuddhi Chakra, the throat center, the seat of purification. Parvati is concerned, grabs his throat from outside, preventing even drop from reaches his stomach. Together, Shiva willingness to take the poison, Parvati's protection, the universe is saved. Having consumed the poison, Shambhu becomes Neelakantha, the blue-throated one. Greatest beginning do not avoid poison, they hold it, transform it without letting it destroy them. In your life, poisons are grief, failure, betrayal, loss. The spiritual path does not make this disappear, it gives you the capacity to hold them without being destroyed. Friends, every person watching this video is in the middle of their own Samudra Manthana right now. Your churning rod is your effort, the sustained, painful, exhausting work you are doing. Your Vasuki is the tension between your goals and your fears. And the churning, the difficulty itself, is what will produce your Lakshmi, your Amrita, your transformation. But always first comes the Halahala, the poison. The moment when everything seems to be going wrong, when the effort seems pointless, when you want to stop, the Purana says, hold the poison, do not swallow it in despair. Do not spit it out in denial. Hold it like a Shiva in your throat with full awareness without letting it destroy you. And after the poison, the treasures come one by one. In their own time, Lakshmi does not come first, she never does. One more teaching, the gods needed the demon, light needed darkness to produce the nectar. Your greatest growth rarely comes from comfort. It comes from the most difficult partnership, the most difficult circumstances, the most unexpected sources. Whatever opposition you face today, it may be the Vasuki in your churning, the very resistance that is creating the transformation. Friend, Samudra Manthana is happening in every life, in every generation, in every civilization. The question is never whether the poison will come, it will. The question is, will you be Shiva enough to hold it? Tell me in the comment, what is Halahala in your life right now? What poison are you holding and what treasure do you believe is on the other side of it? Subscribe, press the bell and follow. Jai Hind, Namaskara.